Okay, so for this video project, we decided to think of an annoying behavior that one of our roommates does, and we decided that one of my roommates just like never wants to put her dishes away. They could be clean or dirty, but she'll just leave them out, like refuses to put them in the dishwasher even when it is completely empty. So these dishes have been sitting out for like 5 days, and like the rest of my living room has been picked up, but she just refuses to put them away. Doesn't even mention them ever, but we decided to do operant conditioning and positively reinforce her. We're gonna use shaping to try and get her to put her dishes, like take the dirty ones that are out. So for right now, it'll be these ones, and put them into the dishwasher. And eventually, like I'll start out by writing her a note, like, "Hey, could you please put the dishes away?" We'll see how that goes, but by the end of this experiment, we want her to be able to put the dishes into the dishwasher without having to be reinforced.
So we're gonna use Reese's Cups to positively reinforce Molly's roommate. Every time she puts her dishes into the dishwasher, Molly will offer her a Reese's Cup, but in order to make it not obvious that we're trying to condition her, Molly will eat a Reese's Cup as well and just coincidentally offer her one right after she puts her dishes away.
So we decided to put the sticky note on the refrigerator because we know that in the morning, the first thing she's gonna do is go to the refrigerator and she'll see it every day.
I'm so hungry.
I know. Oh, hey, while you're in here, do you mind putting your bowls away?
Oh yeah, sure.
Alright, cool.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I forgot they were out here.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. This is dirty, right?
Yeah, it's dirty.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks. Do you want one of these, by the way?
What is that?
A Reese's Cup?
Sure.
Okay.
They're my favorite. Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. I had like 4 trash bags full. And
Oh, hey, do you mind putting your plate and mug away from the other day?
yeah, but I'm going to class. Can I just do it later?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, see ya. Okay, so after my roommate explained that she was in a rush on her way to class and she would put the dishes away later, I just went ahead and already put the Reese's Cups like on the countertop right above the dishwasher so that like if she did put her dishes away, that she would see that as a reinforcer. And then I did come home later after she had already gone to class and both like the mug and the plate had been gone and the Reese's were gone as well. So I can only assume that like once she put them away, she saw that that was there and took it as a reinforcer. And there are parts of the study that we struggled with because we wanted to be as true as possible so she wouldn't know she was being filmed or recorded and we were watching like her actions, because that would have definitely changed the way she responded. So there are parts of the study that we just wrote out on a chart that we'll explain later, just to know that at each part like we understood like what was going on, but we wanted you to be able to see that because we couldn't record each and everything, we're just going to go ahead and explain it like in a chart
Every single time so that she wouldn't catch on that we were trying to condition her. So basically this is day 1, 2, and 3. These 2 columns are for a verbal command or written command. So we leave her a note saying, please put your dishes in the dishwasher, or we ask her to put them in the dishwasher. And these 3 columns here are morning, afternoon, and night. So day 1, we started with just written commands, leaving a note on the refrigerator like Rachel showed earlier. And the X means that she did not respond to the first written command to put them away. And we saw that throughout the day she continued to ignore the note, even though she did see it. The second day, we decided to resort to verbal commands because obviously the written commands didn't work the entire first day. So we started by having Molly ask her in the morning to put her dishes in the dishwasher. And I think here's when she said that she would do it later when she got back from class, but she still didn't do it right away, so we didn't positively enforce her. And the note was still in the refrigerator at this point, and she ignored it again. So by afternoon, we decided to take it down. Molly wasn't home in the afternoon, and neither was her roommate, so we had no sort of commands. At the end of the day, when they got home, Molly again reminded her roommate to put her dishes in the dishwasher, and she did so right away, and so Molly then offered her a Reese's cup as a reinforcer. The third day, she did the same thing. She asked her in the morning to put her dishes away, and she said she was in a rush for class, so she did not put them away, so she was not positively reinforced. But Molly did leave a Reese's cup right by the dishwasher so that when she got home, she would maybe see it and put her dishes away and eat the Reese's cup. So when Molly got home, she said that the Reese's cup was gone, so we're assuming that that means that her roommate did eat the Reese's cup as a positive reinforcement because her dishes were in the dishwasher in response to the verbal command. Okay, so we think that this worked to an extent because she was putting her dishes in the dishwasher, but we don't think that we can say that she was fully conditioned because she never did the command on her own without being reinforced. So each time she put her dishes in the dishwasher, we had to verbally give her a verbal cue to do the behavior. So, and each time she did it, she was reinforced. So since she never did the behavior without being reinforced and without being told to do so, we can't say that she was fully conditioned.
We think that this experiment probably would have worked better if we like conditioned her over an extensive period of time and just started out with the verbal commands. I think the sticky note is probably really ineffective. So if we could do this over a longer period of time and started out just verbalizing things, I think she would have picked up on the cues faster and then eventually probably would have honestly gotten annoyed at me saying it and then would have just done it to begin with. I also think it didn't work because I'm not really a person of authority to my roommate. I've known her for years. I'm her friend and I'm her roommate. So if someone with more authority, like a mom, like a parent, or like someone else would have asked her, it probably would have happened right away and stuck right away because we're more of equals. Like I'm the same age as her, and like I think it just would have worked better if like someone with a higher level of authority would have been asking her to do this, and she probably would have been conditioned faster, and it probably would have worked better.